Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bethany Empowers Tarot. I hope you are all doing amazing and wonderful and lovely. We are doing a general message. We are answering the question, what is the most important message that we need to hear right now to provide clarity, truth, guidance, and give you some advice or to have some confirmation about something. So I've already pre-picked the cards. I have not looked at them yet. We have oracle cards and we have tarot cards, and I have another tarot deck right here that I will clarify with if we need to. But let's get right into it. I'm going to put these right here, and we'll start with the oracle. All right, we have fifth ray of intellectual knowledge. This kind of reminds me of the Five of Swords a little bit. Like with her face is very happy, right? And then we have like the kind of like shadowy people around her that are like unhappy and like looking at her, looking at each other. Like, and we have 42, and yesterday when I did the reading for the new moon in Scorpio, the 24 stood out to me. So the numbers 4 and 2 are again coming through. All right, we have willing release. Let's see, I'm going to move these over here because I think there's enough room. Try to make them straight. We have align your life. What is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? We have trust your path. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? It was so funny. I was meditating and kind of like half napping earlier, and this card came to mind. This question specifically. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Then we have, let me see, like you can't really see that one. So I'm gonna have to like overlap some of these cards since I might actually just move some of these crystals back so that we can see all of the cards. Okay. I don't know if you can see that one, but I will show them as I talk them. So this one says Mintonkin. Mintonkin. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Then we have Ascension with Serapis Bay. Move into your true self. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. We have Master Jesus with forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. It's funny because Father healing came up in the new moon in butterfly. Wow, nice. Sorry, I got distracted. New moon came up, or new moon. Father healing came up in I know you can't see some of the cards, but I will show them as I talk about them. Came up in, oh my gosh, the new moon in Scorpio reading. All right, then we have positive intention. We have a 49 and a 50. So going in order. Then we have ask your angels in improving health. Okay, so a lot of transformation with the butterfly. You know, that's about transformation. I will read that from the book. This one right here. I think I might read positive intention as well. Where is the book? There it is. Okay, let's read the butterfly. Oh my gosh, trying to find it, sorry. Where are you? She's hiding from us. There she is. Okay. Undergoing great change and transformation. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer done at the same time and place will do wonders for lifting a butterfly spirit. So when in balance, it is cheerful and graceful. When out of balance, it is fragile and frustrated. So to bring into balance, have a daily routine. Okay. Then I want to read positive intention, number 50. If you have drawn this card upright, it is time to question your intentions. If we want someone to suffer, it is because we think seeing them suffer will make us feel better. So our real intention is to feel better. Unless you are willing to say that wanting to feel better is a negative intention, there is no such thing as a negative intention. Right now you intend a positive thing, destiny, objective, purpose, or plan, but you are not currently being very honest about what your true positive intention actually is. Your integrity and success depends upon being able to admit to your actual intentions, no matter how wrong it may feel to admit them. Once you admit to your actual intentions, you can take the shortcut and go straight to what you actually intend instead of taking the long way to get there. Interesting. Okay, so we have with the willing release, there's definitely something from the past, right? And it's like some kind of, we're talking about, we have the air element here. We have intellectual knowledge, fifth ray of intellectual knowledge, and the butterfly is air. And even intention is like about our mind, right? And our thoughts. The positive intention card. So we have the element of our mind coming through. And look, there's a butterfly here in this card too. So what is it that we need to let go of, right? But willingly, because we have willing release, it's like with the forgiveness card, there's something like in the positive intention card it talked about if you're wanting someone to suffer, right? You think it's going to make you feel better. And so maybe we're going about what we're trying to achieve in the wrong way, in a way that's still like coming from darkness, because we have here with Serapis Bay Ascension, rise above the darkness. The light is here. And then for the Master Jesus, it also says you are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. So you're being called to align with who you truly are through the releasing of something that is weighing you down. So no example is really coming to mind, but it could be like if you're not, maybe this is an example. If you're not in a relationship, and let's say your ex is in a new relationship and you're aware of it, and it's like you are sending kind of like this negative energy towards them, or you're holding on to something negative that happened in the past, or like thinking, why did they have this and why do they have that? Or even if it's like abundance career, why do they have that? Why do I not have this? And you are, I just lost my train of thought. You are using that in order to feel better, but really what you want is to feel better, but you're also maybe just wanting similar things, right? You're wanting to feel better so that you can have what you see other people achieving, having, things like that, right? So we have also improving health, which to me feels like it's like our mental health. We're improving our mental health here. Sorry, I had to take a drink of water. With the Ask Your Angels card, this is like if you're not sure exactly what it is that it's asking for help too, like asking for the guidance. I kind of want to get more, but I think we're going to go into the tarot. So it feels as though you are improving your mental health, or you're being called to improve your mental health in the way that you attempt to feel better, or to gain the things that you desire, to work on the things that you desire. And so they're asking, maybe I feel like the positive intention and the Ask Your Angels is more about like that, like what intentions, what am I not seeing? Like what am I not, or what do I need to see that I haven't been seeing? What do I need to release? willingly, and am I ready to do that? And if I'm not ready, then what do I need to do to be ready? Because with the longing for home and the belonging, it does feel like it has to do with like maybe feeling like you don't belong somewhere, and you're attempting to make yourself feel better about it. What am I getting? By putting other people down, if that makes sense. By I don't know if that makes any sense. Like it's like judging other people or thinking negative things about other people in your mind to make yourself feel better because you're feeling bad, right? And it's really because you just wish that maybe you had something that they had, or it's maybe there's some jealousy, or there's some feeling like you're rejecting them before they can reject you. I mean, that did come up in the new moon and Scorpio reading too. It was a lot about like the Five of Swords energy, which is like trying to win at all costs, like feeling you need to protect yourself. This definitely has to do with your mental health, though. Something that's no longer in alignment with who you are. This way of thinking, specifically tied to like other people, and perhaps it's like getting, it says father healing is possible this time, so maybe it has to do with father energy, masculine energy in your life. Masculine energy is our logical energy. So if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Perhaps that's also where the positive intention card comes in, to change. And also asking your angels, if I knew I would be supported, like if I can you tell me I'm going to be supported, right? Or it's like getting that from your angels. If I knew I would be supported, what would I be doing? How can you become more in alignment with who you truly are, rising above the darkness? They're asking you to see things from a more light perspective. I'm going to get the tarot now to see what the details are of this message. Okay, we have the Ten of Air, yeah. The end of a painful cycle. The Ace of Water, the Ace of Cups. That is self-love. Might need to cover that one. The Three of Fire. So the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Water is self-love, pouring enough into your own cup so you have enough to give to others. The Three of Fire, that's making plans, following through with what you want to do. We have the Queen of Earth, of course, Virgo Capricorn energy, being grounded and stable in who you are. Look at that, the Eight of Fire. Then we have the Eight of Fire. The Eight of Wands is about something quickly coming in. Patience, that's the Temperance card. Hanged Man is the Hanged Man. I have to sneeze. Excuse me, I covered the microphone. Okay, I do want to put this down here because I need to put the other one up there. I'm going to cover something real quick. Just in case. Okay, just because it shows a little something inappropriate. Okay, so the Goddess of Water. This is the Queen of Cups. So we have two queens, lots of feminine energy, right? Before we had a lot of masculine energy, which was, with the father healing, and now, and perhaps it's the feminine energy that is alchemizing a wounded masculine energy. But we have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy, or in Scorpio season, the Knight of Wands, and the Five of Cups. So we're transforming something very quickly that has to do with the past, like, or we're being asked to. I mean, with the patience card, that is temperance energy, which is emotional balance and alchemy. So we are being asked to shift it. We have Scorpio, Sagittarius, and then Hanged Man can be Pisces energy. But this is about seeing, these are very, like, it's a still energy. The Hanged Man, the patience card can be stillness, going slow, patience. But then we also have right here, we have very quick energy. So it's like, what am I getting here? Because this is like needing to be grounded and stable and being in touch with your emotions, but needing to be grounded first while you go through this transformation process. They're saying Scorpio season is going to be, there's going to be a lot, like you, okay, I need to get some more so I can be clear on what they're trying to say here. Because there's a lot of like fast movement, and then there's also a lot of stillness and pausing. And so I do believe both are needed, but it's like how and when. What is the message exactly? So right now, with the 10 of Swords and the Death card, that is definitely telling us that something painful has ended, the end of a cycle, and we're in the cocoon process, that what we saw with the butterfly. We're ready to have a rebirth, right? And it's Scorpio season, so it's about death and rebirth. So, I mean, if we're thinking about the butterfly and the what it represents, like in terms of how they transform, they go through a long process of having to be patient, right? Having to literally hang upside down in order to change, and being patient with themselves through the process until it's time. And then when it's time, it happens very quickly. So that is what I'm getting. So it's about nurturing yourself while you're going through this cocoon process, while you're in the cocoon, right? That is what the Ace of Water is. It's also a new opportunity to love yourself, to it's also about renewal of love, and I specifically with yourself, so that you can see what's there, see what needs to let go of. I don't know if you can see that one. Yeah, the Five of Cups is looking at things where the past didn't work out. Excuse me, my nose. Letting that stuff go. No longer feeling regretful, sad, but it's also going through that process, letting yourself grieve if you lost something, if you let go of something, letting yourself grieve. And look at that, we have the Eight of Cups on the bottom here. I'm going to put it back, but yeah, so we're walking away from our past hurt and pain and regret. Okay, let me get some more. See, what is the message we need to hear? And the Death card again. We are in the middle of this transformation process, and it probably most likely started because of Scorpio season, right? So if you're feeling confused, you're feeling worried, you're feeling stuck, it's only because you are right now hanging upside down, alchemizing the pain from the past, turning it into wisdom, into gaining the lessons from it, so that you know, so that when you become the butterfly, you come out of your cocoon, you don't have to take it with you. The Hermit, yeah, spending time alone. And the High Priestess, wow. Listening to your intuition, gaining the wisdom, again, like seeing the unseen, noticing what most people don't notice. Like they're asking you to look at that right now. And trusting it too. The Lovers, that's about a choice. it's about continuing to see the light in situations, especially where you're at, as you continue to work on what you've already built and what you've been working on. Like what with the align your life that we saw earlier, like you're already in alignment, you're already on the path, even with, I think it was the Jesus card said that. It's almost like you can't go back now. You're already, the cocoon has already been formed. You're already stuck there. That's what they're saying, basically. So all you can do now, because you've chosen this path, is to let the uncomfortable feelings come up, be felt, be acknowledged, be accepted, and then letting them go. And then just continuously letting that come through for you to gain the lessons and get the messages that you need from them. You need the patience with yourself. You need to see things from a different perspective, deliberately hanging upside down. And it's like and I feel like they're saying, like, you asked for this, you planned this already. With this card, the Three of Fire, the Three of Wands, is like, it is about waiting for your ships to come in as well, but it's like you going down that path through the darkness. The darkness that is your past emotions, your shadows, until you feel solid and stable. I think that's they're also saying is like you will feel solid and stable, and then that's when all of a sudden the new rebirth happens. Yeah, look at that. We have a match, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Mother energy now coming through, and the Eight of Wands again. So this is also about a rebirth. This is about a birth. Perhaps somebody will also be coming in to communicate with you. Since with the Eight of Fire, the Eight of Wands, these two represent communication. It could be also that this represents for you some form of physical stability is going to be coming in for you, for you, in order to help you with the rebirth, whether it's like a support of some kind, a physical manifestation of support. So that could be a person, like a relationship, or it could be a job, an amount of money. It could be a new home or an offer of some kind. And the Empress card means this is divine feminine energy, but it's about receiving, and it's about also giving birth as well, being fertile and ready. But there's some kind of communication coming through. So this could be child energy, have to do with your children or your child, or it could also have to do with your inner child, but this is also about contemplating an offer, contemplating what you're going to do next. What are you going to do with it is what I'm getting. It's like once this thing comes in, you're going to be like, well, what am I going to do with this? What is this thing that's coming in after this rebirth? Or when, I feel like that has to do with the rebirth. Perhaps as you're coming out of it, you get the offer right away. It feels like it's somebody coming who maybe you've had a fight with before, or I have to sneeze again. Sorry. Someone who maybe you felt like abandoned you. Again, it could be father energy. You have mental conflict around it, around accepting the offer. There's like some like, well, you left me to do it on my own. And that's why you're not sure about the offer. Let's see. This took a turn. It went from very meta. But see, I think that's the reason, though, is like when you're in the cocoon, you're going to be getting all of these very like meta spiritual messages. And then all of a sudden, bam, it's going to start happening in your 3D world, to where it's going to then be very specific, like, oh, because of the work I've been doing, now these people are coming through. And that's, I don't, if that makes sense, I don't know. We kind of like took a turn there. Yeah, this is like also competition, someone fighting maybe. This could be competition in work or love or in a family situation. But I feel like it's more like I was going to say competing for your attention because of the new you, because of your energy now out of the rebirth. Moving on to calmer waters. And the Knight of Wands again. With the Knight of Wands twice. That's about a very quick, passionate offer or action taken. And the Hanged Man again. So it's definitely like pausing and surrendering to it. I mean, with the feeling of the competition, it's like maybe you will have a lot of options. This almost feels like you trying to get away from it, from the chaos and the conflict. And one person's going to be coming after you, or coming towards you, or following you. And I feel like for the first time, you're going to see the situation for what it really is, or for something different. I don't know what this has to do with. I mean, again, it kind of feels like love, but it could also have to do with monetary, I mean, having a lot of job offers. Yeah, Temperance again. Emotional balance. It's saying anytime you start to feel out of balance physically, in your physical world, so it's like with your finances or with your energy levels physically, maybe you start to get sick or something like that, they're saying go back to alchemizing your emotions. How are you feeling inside? Right? And that's what you started with we had all these cups card and the emotions cards. Yeah, okay. I want to get just like maybe a few more to see what's coming through, and then we're going to end the message. I almost feel like there may be confusion within the next few weeks. Okay, so within the next few weeks is when you're going to be having this rebirth, or you might see some physical progress. You might feel yourself coming out of your cocoon. Yeah, the situation will improve. So I feel like it does have to do with money though, and it could also have to do with love. And those two could be connected, because it's like you're getting everything at once, in terms of like you're getting job offers, but then at the same time you're also getting love offers, or if you're single, don't stop. Yeah, that's definitely that message. Like there's someone needed to hear that message of like, you can't go back now. Yes. Yes. If you were thinking of a yes or no question, the answer is yes. The answer is going to be yes. You are on your way there. You are I don't know what else to say. It's happening for you. No, I don't want that one. If you believe, yeah. So with the message from the beginning, and I was talking about your mental health, it really has to do with like your belief systems, what you believe to be possible, what you believe to be true with everything. Like, and I think you're going to see it more clearly as the situation improves. And like I said, it's going to be like, as you're coming out of this cocoon, you're going to start getting some kind of physical manifestations going to come in, so that you can believe it. So don't stop. Yes, it's coming. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. I think I'm going to leave it there. If you have any questions about the reading, or would like your own reading, you can comment and let me know how it resonated for you, or ask a question. You can email me. You can also schedule your own reading. That information is below. You can follow me on Instagram at Bethany Empowers and Bethany Empowers Tarot. I have two different channels, or pages, whatever they're called. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe here on YouTube. Liking the video helps it get seen more. Commenting helps it get seen more. And subscribing, also helps me get seen more. So I am sending you guys so much love. I hope that this was helpful, and I will see you again soon. All right, bye.